So I just got up on to Mount Pierce and I run into some more hikers. And so what do they call you guys?
Hang?
And I.
An aye. And so what made you just want to hike up here onto this mountain in this?
We did a last minute decision to do the presidentials, and so we booked a hut and then we were up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing all the presidents?
Yeah, we started on Madison, then Adams, then Jefferson.
Yep.
Then
Washington.
I think Washington.
Then Monroe.
Then Franklin, which isn't a president.
And then Eisenhower.
And then now Pierce, and then we have Jackson left.
Okay. Yeah. How many days did it take you to do it?
It's our second day.
Second day? Wow. Yeah. What was Washington like?
Beautiful. We watched the sunset.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Was it windy?
Oh, it was windy. It's probably 50-mile-per-hour winds, I would guess. Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty rough.
And that was a good day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was a great day.
It was the perfect day. I don't think you get better conditions on Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really good. We got lucky with weather yesterday.
Good luck with your hike.
Thanks.
Yeah. Almost there.
Almost there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get hiking, but you can watch this probably sometime this week.
Great. All right, sir.
Safe travels or happy trails.
Same to you. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but there's Mount Washington. I was coming up here, and the winds were just blowing me over. So, blowing me onto the ground. And it's steep. It's like one of the most dangerous windy mountains in this country. So, I mean, it has world record wind speed. So, I'm staying here. It's expensive, but I don't have a choice. This is the Lake of the Clouds hut, and you know, because all the thru hikers that I met that have done this told me don't go over Mount Washington if it's windy or rainy, and don't go over Katahdin. Same deal. Wait for a good day. So tomorrow will be a better day. I'm not going up there in that suit. I mean, you can't even see the mountain. I'll never even know what it looks like. Yeah, Lake of the Clouds. This is great. Yeah, this is close to the summit. I know they're not gonna be able to hear anything. Alright, I'm up on Mount Washington. I got like about a quarter of a mile up to the summit. And it's been pretty windy. It's really cold. And I got extra layers on. It's the top though, there's a parking lot and a restaurant where people can drive up. So I'm gonna go eat a chili dog and go down the other side. This is a side trail from the I went to a shelter last night, which was a joke. There's so many section hikers and day hikers there that they had their 3-man tents and taking up all the platforms, and all the cabins were closed. So It was really kind of a mess. And then so I set up on this little stealth spot, and the caretaker come out there and made me pull up my tent. Said I couldn't camp there because it was on the 8 or the N whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so I had to pull up my tent, and luckily there were some thru hikers in the shelter, so they made room for me, which I was one of the first ones there. But I worry about people, and I want to make sure everybody gets a place to sleep. But they sure didn't worry about me when they made me pull up my stakes, my tent. And yeah, so they don't want you sleeping. I was below the tree line too. They don't want you sleeping on the ground. They want you to sleep on these platforms because it's going to ruin the soil. But they got a freaking train right up the side of Mount Washington, and they got train tracks and oil and all kinds of crap all over the place. You know, I don't know what's going on with this country anymore. If you got money, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you go out there and you try to do something peaceful and everybody's against you. So it is what it is. I got to go up here, so you got to I just got to follow these cairns. There's another one there, and once I get to the top of that, I'm back on the AT. I'll be back in the clouds and go on back down, and I reckon I need to resupply. I might have enough to go another 30 miles. I haven't resupplied since in about 2 weeks. I've been just getting food out of the hiker boxes. So, because they want the AMC is what it is. The AMC, they want to charge you $150 to stay in a bunk in an emergency shelter, which is crazy. And then they want to yeah, they got all these little huts, and you know, they're just so expensive. And it's crazy because they got all these rules so that you have to stay in the huts. And then they're like, well, you know, we can't let through hikers in here because it's going to spread COVID. But then when you pay for the hut, you sit there at the table, they scrunch everybody together, they leave so that everybody's on the same table, and then they pass all the bowls and plates down, and so everybody's got to touch them. Everybody's got to touch every plate, bowl, everything. So how is that not spreading germs? I don't get it. It's like the AMC is just, oh, and then the manager at the lodge, I asked somebody, well, what's going on in the world? Is it still COVID's still out there? Is it still alive and well? Blah, blah, blah. And so the manager, he walks by, and I wasn't even talking to him, and he just bends down and goes, oh yeah, it's still there. If I was you, I would never go in a public place. Or he didn't say it like that. He said it like I was spreading the disease. He just goes, don't go any place public. All the hostels are closed. I was like, I wanted to cuss him out so bad. I was like, why? Why is this guy talking to me like this? I mean, what am I, his prodigal son or something? I don't know. I felt like saying something, but it never worked. But the people are great that work there. But the management's pretty cool sometimes. But yeah, it's too expensive. All right, that's my rant for the day. Nero out. Oh, people are getting in it, man. They're cheating. Oh my God. That's one of the huts. Huh. We're bringing in supplies. Now I guess they're taking the people out. Probably the employees. Alright, that's where I started yesterday. Walked over these mountains. Went over there, over somewhere, went down into the valley. Run into Craig and Peggy. And then here we are.